Sins of the Past, Chapter 22, Related Warriors. Roulette's triumphant staged performance. Everyone meets at the location. Roulette signals the two related warriors to meet him. Finally, he finished with the demonstrations. Upgraded appliances and better working vehicles, and the metal in general helps out everyone else that manufactures anything else that has to do with metal for everybody. The world stands up and claps and cheers for the inventor and his associates. Everyone else blends in blends in the crowd, of course, awaiting orders. Shadow Warriors decides to blend in as well. Empress Swan Rose watches in her communications room along with her husband and what's left of her kinsman. As the podium lifts its way down, all four in what appears to be women are waving at the crowds on the way down. Before the boring finale of the demonstration, according to all women with mutual feelings, Nightmare and Cedar have a small conversation of the two related warriors. Eternal Nightmare says, "Did you check out Roulette's new horrors of the evening?" Lady Deadly Cedar says, "At least they look better than the last ones we met long ago." Eternal Nightmare says, better them than me." Lady Deadly Cedar says, "Jealous." Eternal Nightmare says, "Of course not, I'm just bored." Lady Deadly Cedar says, "It's almost over, calm down already." The two related warriors heard what they said. It's their turn and what's to come. Shadow Angel of Death, "Did you hear what I heard?" Whispering among themselves. Red Shadow Military says, "Be sure to give them both a haircut that they'll never forget." Cousin. Shadow Angel of Death says, "No, they're a cousin. That's not any way to talk to our enemies that way." Red Shadow Military says, "So you're saying I could talk to them with our skills?" Shadow Angel of Death says, "Of course, that's how we roll with the idea of chit-chatting." They both laugh. Red Shadow Military says, "I want to hurry up and get out of this get-up already. It bothers me." Shadow Angel of Death says, "It's almost over. It's almost over with them the party." Red Shadow Military says, "Do we kill the man when he drops us off?" Shadow Angel of Death says, "No, too risky." Red Shadow Military says, "The beatings better hurry up and come already." Shadow Angel of Death says, "In due time, my non-patient cousin." Red Shadow Military says, "Well, at least the demonstration's finally over with. Where to, I wonder?" Shadow Angel of Death says, "I know this much. The party should be way better, I'm sensing." Red Shadow Military says, My senses are telling me something different will happen in the future." The podium touches the floor. The door opens downward like that of a ramp. The associates leave first with Roulette, then the two related warriors. All five walk to another part of the building. An elevator opens not far from them to the second level, and begin the rest of the people with the conversations of hope for the future. GNN crew got what they need and are attending the rest of the evening as planned. Empress Swan Rose watches from her communications room. Empress Swan Rose says, "I hope we find Dragonstar." Prince Dragonlion says, "Evolution, I found his homeworld star name. He calls himself Shadow Warrior." Evolution, I'm going to explain that word. Evolution means mother or father. It's just like a way of saying parent, but mom or dad basically mean evolution, meaning they're evolving. That's why there's less evolving, and so forth. As you will understand as the story goes further. These are just their words that have different meanings to a certain point. Emperor Dragon Tiger says, "Just as well. He hides like one." Empress Swan Rose says, "Patient my eternity. I know your fury is great when provoked. Let's visualize around the gathering when they all gather together." As they wait for their entrance, the party begins as the crowds are flowing like starved locusts. Sins of the Past, Chapter 23, Related Warriors. Shadow Warrior reveals his true color. Dragonstar Cloud versus Emperor Dragon Tiger with spiritual guardian forces. While reviewing the party as well as the other two next to her were bored, Empress Swan Rose notices something strange in the room. She tells the ship to move closer to an area of the party. The communications room has the ability to give you the feeling as if you're right there. The only difference, no one can see you. All of a sudden, the Emperor decides to get over the boredom. He knows how. Everybody's enjoying themselves until Emperor Dragon Tiger says, Dragon Star. Then everything stops completely. Silence. Shadow Warrior decides to keep his silence. Emperor Dragon Tiger says again, I visualize where you stand. As his voice echoes each time he talks, everybody decides to move toward the wall. Roulette is wondering where the hell that's coming from. The related warriors move elsewhere away from him and contact their master. Their master signals them by a texting message to move to a secured location. Finally, Red Shadow isn't bored and is ready to put on his battle wardrobe as he thinks to himself. Shadow Beauty says, get ready for a completed upgrade in the armor. They are about to experience the program codes. Red Shadow Military says, you mean I get to finally take this off? He takes off everything quickly, then the armor is teleported to the location. They both put on their armor and hide from the scared crowds. Emperor Dragon Tiger says, so be it. Then lightning mist-like clouds form and fire surround his entrance. As he reveals himself behind Dragonstar, everybody couldn't believe their eyes. GNN crew pull out their cameras and are recording live. The Emperor's entrance teleportation disappears upward, almost godlike. The Emperor picks up Dragonstar from behind the neck and throws him like a ragdoll across the room. Roulette decides to keep away from him and watches. Emperor Dragon Tiger says, well, it's about time I find you across the universal time flow and space itself. Okay, universal time flow, as it is here on Earth, there's like different time zones, in different parts of the world. Well, in the universe that they have been studying, as you will learn further as well, that the universe that they have been exploring has its own time zone likeness as well. So that's why they call it universal time flow and space itself. Okay. Dragonstar gets up a little slowly, considering he was surprised at the attack. Dragonstar Cloud says, so, any more of your young kin expired yet? He laughs about it. The Emperor, filled with rage beyond his control, Empress Swan Rose decides to go to meet with the President of the United States and talk peace. She's not sure if it will work. The Emperor and Dragonstar have the fight inside the building. The Emperor's armor comes to life. The dragon on his right shoulder is moving in a liquid-like movement, and the tiger on the other side also, and form an animal-like creatures. With lightning and fire, Dragonstar uses his armor that the Emperor remembers him by. Emperor Dragon Tiger says, so you have improved a little. It will do you no good. The fight was furious that the lightning was breaking down the building everywhere. Crowds are screaming in terror and evacuating far away as much as possible. Journalist Edward Dejumakeev says, if anyone is watching, please notify the Red Military Warrior class. We are under attack. I repeat, we are under attack by unknown beings that look and sound like us. Kids, Daddy may not come home for a while. The wife hears the message and she was watching the televised program. The children cry. She tries to calm them down. The camera gets instructed to float and record to headquarters back in U.S. Global Defense. Calls the president. He picks up the communication signal. President of the United States says, yes, what is it? Global Defense Director says, sir, you might want to look at the televised program from Russia. The president turns, his mouth drops halfway to the floor. President of the United States says, how in the hell did they get through? Global Defense Director says, I don't know, sir, but they just seem to just appear. President of the United States, I want those two eliminated. He gets interrupted by Empress Swan Rose's appearance. Empress Swan Rose says, you will not do anything of the such. I warned you. President of the United States says, let me call you back. Global Defense Director says, sir, the call hangs up. President of the United States says, well, since you're here, how may I help you at the moment? Empress Swan Rose says, we need to talk of an alliance between our two homeworld stars. What say you? President of the United States says, I'm not sure that will be possible at this time. Empress Swan Rose says, you better consider your options carefully, leader of this realm you call home. She disappears, and the president couldn't believe his eyes. He turned back to the televised program, just as he witnessed the Emperor's side he had never seen ever in his life. Considering what he saw earlier was a hollow message. Looking at the televised program, President of the United States says, we're in a lot of trouble. He gets cut off because Global Defense Director comes inside his office. Global Defense Director says, come on, Mr. President, this way to your secret location. Hurry, I won't take no for an answer. They both leave the room. He gathers himself and thinks what he should do.